What does taking a swing at it from a podcast on the Jungle Gyms podcast, what's taking a swing at it look like?
Early on in the show, it was all things like, again, and they were free from the jump. What's been cool is that there's never been a no so far. There's been a why. That's, if I ever get anything, it's always why. And then I'm just like, oh, because I think this would be funny, or I think this is a cool idea, or this is somebody who would just add value to being on the show. And then they're like, okay. If it doesn't work, let us know. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought this was going to go totally differently, right? So wild swings for me, I would say things like making a joke about bathing in chili and then getting Gold Star Chili to bring me 25 gallons of chili on a random Saturday in January and doing a whole episode from it. I'd say that's a good example of a wild swing, you know? Done a couple dunk tanks. The Fiji water, that was a good one. Yep. Probably the best tasting thing I've been bathed in. There's a lot of bathing that happens. I don't know if that's a me problem.
What's going on here?
It just was the chili thing was just an easy joke. I generally don't follow professional sports very much. So the night that, this was 2 years ago when the Bengals were first, and I think they just won one of the championship games.
They went to the Super Bowl.
It was the game before the Super Bowl game, right? And so, but everything was going good. And my mom, on the other end, is like a huge fan. But I was just sitting at home watching the X Games that night because I'm a winter sports guy. So I'm like, hell yeah, Super Pipe Finals.
What is wrong with you?
I know. I've broken from the jump, man. It's like it's been something happened in the 80s. I can't put it in. I don't know. I just remember mom texting me like, we won, and I'm like watching the X Games. So I was just like, it's not really a Wii sport, but cool. Team
like,
pride.
who just did 18 flips and didn't break their ankle? Mom, yeah,
it's good. Like, it's pretty cool. And she's like, the Bengals, Mark. Like even she was kind of like, I think that was the most my mother's ever been disappointed in me. So I just get online, I make my joke. I was like, oh, finally I can bathe in Cincinnati chili, and it blows up. And I'm a man of my word. I was like, I don't really want to do this, but if I have the opportunity to do this and I don't take it, either someone else will have this idea in the future. I'll be mad about it. So just do it. So maybe
how long did you smell like chili?
Do you want to be disappointed do you want me to lie, or do you want to be disappointed with the truth?
Be disappoint us.
Like minutes. Like seriously. So getting out of it, my whole thing, I should shout out Jolly Plumbing for this because they were my tub sponsor. Okay. So when leading up to this, they're like, what do you want from us? I was like, a tub I can comfortably sit and do a podcast in for like an hour, and I don't want to clean it up. And they were like, great, that's easy enough. So just thinking about, oh my God, I lost my train of thought.
That's all right. So we were talking about how long you smelled.
Oh yeah. So getting out. So because they're cleaning it up, we're in the office, just again in my office though, which is like totally public. So just imagine being like, I heard of this place, Jungle Gyms, and I'm gonna walk in and you just see me just in underpants standing in the entrance of the store while a bunch of dudes are like squeegeeing me off with Dawn. It was amazing. Yeah. So they got a good amount of it there. And then one of our, I won't spoil which coworker this was, but he goes, hey, I got a Planet Fitness membership. There's one in the parking lot. Let's go use the free shower. So there I am in my like Bengal tiger robe, still pretty much covered in chili, and I'm sure smelling enough like it, trying to go to the Planet Fitness across the street. And they're like, hey, no problem, man. All you got to do is download this app and create an account. So it's like 20 minutes.
They're just like, they're soulless salespeople, man. Are you kidding me? You're dripping in chili. You just need a shower. Your buddy's got a membership. And they're like, hold on. Ruin the carpet.
Right.
Drip the chili. Just sign this.
It was kind of because he had the guest pass. They're like, well, in order to get the guest pass, you have to. And I'm like trying not to laugh.
That's hilarious. I don't want to.
It was amazing. I'm sitting there. I'm like, do you guys know if you just let me in the back, there would be no chili that you'd have to clean? And like they had to have seen or smelled it or anything.
So how's that membership going?
Great so far. I still pay for it. I can never remember to do it at the end of the month, and I keep telling myself that if I pay for it long enough, it will eventually inspire me to keep going back to the gym.